Bloody hell, I did not think this time last year that I'll be sorting out crap in the cheapest van on Gumtree and hoping that the best thing that could happen to me is a friend would let me stay for free in their house. Here I am, and probably what's happening to me now is better than most, partly because I saw it coming back in April when they began this madness. But there are people who even back then had nothing due to the housing crisis, organisation of women through this feminist SJW naive movements that only serve to lead to depopulation Marxism. Think, oh, if we're just good over Christmas and only have maximum 6 people from 3 different households around for Christmas and leave Granny in the old people's home to rot where she's been for the last 9 months, then, oh, if we're good, they'll stop these lockdowns, we can all go back to normal. No. Back to normal, as far as our leaders are concerned, is us all being injected with this frickin' messenger RNA vaccine, whose purpose is to control or suppress the proteins produced in every single cell. Alright? Basically a third strand of genetic material in every cell that's inherited by children, if you even can have children after this. And to the older generations like Gen X, myself, and the boomers who are our parents' generations, we've all had a great life. We've had 50 years or more of just doing whatever the hell we like, and no one has stopped us. It's been brilliant, hasn't it? Hasn't been the same for the generation millennial and the one after that, the Gen Z. Oh, we can't deny them the birthright that is the life we've enjoyed. Yeah, we can't let this continue. Here's a prediction. Well, it's already been announced, but to people who just read The Guardian and watch the BBC, this will feel like a prediction, that when we've all worked out that the lurgy is just a total cover story for the destruction of our civilization, they'll move on the same methods to say, oh yeah, but look how much we've saved the environment by all being poor and not doing anything and staying in our homes and being homeless or whatever. Oh yeah, we should continue these lockdown measures and total monitoring and tracking and tracing in order to protect the environment. Well, the environment is doing fine. We've had 50 years of gas-guzzling CO2 and the trees and the plants are loving it. Ice caps are still there, the Greenland glacier is growing back, Maldives haven't sunk, polar bears have multiplied. This is all bollocks. All bollocks. It's just a totalitarian tiptoe, the Hegelian dialect. Look those terms up, or don't. 1:30. I've now emptied the van, all my material possessions outside. The van is completely empty, except for the wood panelling and lining. This can all come out. Then I'll be ready to stick on the insulation with that spray adhesive. Right, Phillips screwdriver. I'm wondering, do I even need to keep this wood panelling in, especially on the floor? That double-sided sticky tape worked better than what I ever thought it would. And better than some of you thought it would. Good. Amazed I got that down there the first time. Remember I was in that lay-by in Nailsy season 1? That was a while ago now. Might have been 5 or 6 months ago when I first insulated the van with the bubble wrap. That safety ladder there is stopping me getting this right hand wood panel out, annoyingly. Oh yes. Oh, that was the worst angle to see what happened. There you go. Got the bugger out now. I mean, well out. Do you know what? For reasons of can't be asked, I'm going to keep those wood panels in there. Partly because I quite like that wiring job there. Yeah, be more expedient. I mean, this is only ever meant to be a temporary solution. Didn't even expect to get to the winter, actually. You thought that everyone would have worked it out, that no one's getting ill from the flu. Excess mortalities, well, there are no excess mortalities. The same amount of people are dying every month that have always died every month. It's just you know, part of life. You can't stop life because of mortality. Duh, let mortality do what it will. But while we're alive, let the living live, eh? Seems a shame to take the silver foil bubble wrap off, as it's done so well, but maybe there's some use for it as well. But that insulation Steve bought me is far superior. Might as well do it now while I got the chance, and while the sun's still up for a couple more hours. Technically, this counts as van tidy number 9. I'm never going to call it the final van tidy. I don't think anyone can unless you've bought an RV from the factory, because in a self-build you're always thinking of improvements and you always build it so it can be taken apart and rebuilt quickly. Well, that's the theory. What are the chances that I'm going to reuse that, really? I mean, what a state. All double-sided sticky tape gumming it all up. I'm going to leave this left rear panel bubble wrap in because it's so good, but the rest, oh, what chance have I got of reusing that now, eh? What a mess. Oh, God. Right, that'll do. On to the main event. Steve's very kind gift of some proper insulation. Okay, this is Dodo Mat, and it's made of recycled drinks bottles. Polythene. Is that like... at least it doesn't itch like fiberglass. Huh. 2 o'clock. Give it another hour and a half's work, and then a half hour to put all of this away in the little outhouse next to the cabin. Right, insulation. I suppose I'll have to be conscious about leaving access to the lamp cluster for changing bulbs. So these oak logs were only chainsawed off a fallen tree just a month ago. And they were soaking wet for quite a while. Just put them under the tarp in the sunshine and now they're ready to burn. Not much seasoning at all, but seems to work. Might be down to my underpants this evening. Ladies. They say the difference between being charming and creepy is just whether the lady likes you. That's it.